Hey guys, we've waited a long time for this. It's the moment that we've been waiting for as comic book fans for Marvel and DC to come together back in holy matrimony to further have their characters meet, punch each other, and almost brutally kill each other. And today, Deadpool Batman has hit the shelves, and we have read it, and we have thoughts. But before we get into that, Elias, do you have a quick word?
Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also don't forget to follow us on Instagram and eBay and whatnot. The Cosmic Panel on all platforms except for eBay, which is the.cosmic.panel. We got lots of complete mini series going up on there right now, and we also have toys going up there right now. So feel free to tune into the eBay, and we also have weekly Instagram shows. Those are a little more flexible, but follow us to stay tuned on those. And we also have weekly whatnot shows every Tuesday. We got lots of dollar starts, $3 and $5 starts with different themes. So stay tuned for that and follow us on there to keep up to date. Let's get into it.
So let's talk about the thing with Deadpool Batman is that this is going to be part one of two, as far as we know. There's going to be a Batman Deadpool, which will be releasing in November, so in about a month and a half later after this. And that will be more focused on DC characters, from what I understand. So with this book, there's a lot that they had to do. It's been years since they've crossed over. These characters are not necessarily the two characters that people thought would cross over in a situation like this, especially for the first crossover in over 30 years. This was an interesting choice, to say the least.
This is like, and we, if you guys have been watching us, you guys know that we have read like at least the two classic. I mean, I've read more than that, but we've read the two classic crossover books, like the first two that they did, and this felt so much worse. I can't even begin to understand why they. Well, I can understand, but I can't begin to understand why they would put these creators on this book, and just shit it
Greg
out.
Capullo, it
like,
makes
what
sense.
just happened?
Greg Capullo, it's like, okay, like Batman artist, like very well known. And from what I understand, they just basically got all the people that were like signed specifically to Marvel that like to do this book, and then the other book is going to be all the people that are signed toward DC.
What even happened with Capullo's art though? Too like,
the
that
coloring.
was really
I think it's
rough.
the colorist, really, to be honest.
Colorist. Okay.
I think it's the colors. The colors feel very very muted in comparison, which is kind of disappointing.
I love Capullo. I didn't read Wolverine Revenge, but I didn't think he
Wolverine
had taken
Revenge
this.
looked great. It didn't
So
look like
I don't
this.
know.
I can tell you that.
I don't know what happened there, but
yeah, it's either that or his inker. It might be his inker, actually. Now that I think about it, I don't know if he does the inking himself.
No.
Let me check actually real quick if he does the inking himself. No, Townsend does the inking, so it isn't him. So I think it's
Tim.
I think specifically it's the inker that like I think he overdid some of the shadows, which like makes some of the scenes look empty and like kind of flat. It's very easy to fuck up shadows, to be fair. That's why it's a whole position to be an inker in the first place. But yeah, so let's talk about the first story. And yes, we say first story because there's multiple stories in this one. Let's talk about Batman Deadpool. Overall, what'd you think?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It felt like it just felt very slapdash put together. I think there was potential for it to make sense. I liked maybe some of the dialogue between Joker and Deadpool, but like outside of that, I couldn't really understand why they put these two together. You know what I mean? Like if you want to do a Deadpool Joker team up, maybe that could have been your title team up. Because Deadpool Batman, like Batman has teamed up with everybody. They've done a Batman Daredevil, they've done a Batman Spider-Man, they've done a Batman Captain America, they've done outside of Marvel, they did Batman Spawn. Just use a different character to flag the to headline the crossover, because we've done these before and DC clearly felt so not confident in this as a concept that they had to, put their, flagship character on the title so that people would pick it up. This is just to me a very like clickbaity kind of cash grabby move, especially when you have all these variant covers. But yeah, I did not enjoy the first story to
Yeah, I
put it
also didn't.
shortly.
Um, I think that Deadpool feels a little bit off. He feels more normal than the other characters, but every character feels a little bit off, to be honest. Um, I'm kind of fine with Batman's voice. I really, really despise Joker's voice in this. The way Zeb Wells wrote Joker is, I did not like that. It just felt very, very corny in a way that I didn't. I don't like my Joker to be lame in the traditional sense. Like at one point he says, "Turns out my brain is a neurospicy dopamine goblin with task paralysis and a lack of object permanence." What, bro? Shut the fuck up! like, like, come on, man. Really? That's the best you got? That's the best rating you got for Joker. And then on top of that, Joker just felt very like he such an awful plan. It was just like it doesn't feel like Joker obviously does sometimes make like half cooked plans, but like getting someone else to join him, it feels like that would like require a little bit more thought, especially if he got fucking Reverse Flash to help him.
Yeah.
But
It's just so strange that, like, I mean, it shows why it's hard to do this crossover so late into their, comic book history now, because you can't just have Joker doing the same thing. Like, Joker does his shit every fucking, 5 minutes. It doesn't feel like anything anymore. It doesn't, like, really accomplish anything anymore other than just, like, a reason to have Batman fight him. But then to throw Deadpool in with a throwaway line being like, "Oh, I had a magic mirror to fucking transport him or ask him,
got the
who's
cosmic
like me or
treadmill.
whatever." Yeah, it's like what are we talking about? Like, it's just they spent no effort in the actual crossover aspect. Like, explaining it is just very strange.
Also, like, this feels weirdly like, I mean, it doesn't make sense continuity wise, even because like Joker has both his eyes and he has like his normal look from New 52. And Batman, on the covers, it showed his new look, but he very much did not have his new look. He had basically an adaptation of like his Hush slash like New 52 look. Yeah, it just felt like we were, I don't know.
It would have been
I
like,
much rather, if you were going to make this non-canon, I'd rather you make it so
yeah,
that this universe was already like both of them were already melded.
yeah, they should have just pulled an Earth M.
Well, that's the
Honestly,
funny thing. Also, they do that later with one of the other short stories.
yeah,
So it makes
but
no
they should have
sense
taken
either.
that right. They should have taken that approach with this, because the lazy explanation and just, I don't know. This just felt like a mess.
Yeah, the plot
But
basically boils down to Deadpool kidnaps Batman. Batman lets himself get kidnapped. Deadpool and Joker have a fight over Batman's preferred enemy, and then Deadpool diffuses a bomb by blowing himself up. That's literally the
yeah,
entire plot.
and then he's good 5 seconds later.
Yeah, which to be fair, he does have a healing factor, but like still.
Yeah, well, his costume doesn't.
Honestly, at this point, they should really like figure that out. Like make it so that he has like a costume that like heals with him or some shit.
Yeah,
That would be funny.
yeah.
Um,
But I'm gonna keep roasting this, so let's move on to the next
yeah.
story.
So let's go with Captain America, Wonder Woman. You didn't hear about the controversy around this, right? So people are not happy that Wonder Woman tries to stop Captain America from killing Hitler
Ah, okay.
because he's Hitler. Maybe we shouldn't be kind to Hitler and offer him mercy. I don't know. Maybe the 7 million Jewish people that died because of him deserved a little bit more mercy than him.
It was just like the classic, like, don't be what you hate thing, and that's their
Yeah,
whole shit.
it's just
I don't know.
funny though because a lot of people hated it because people were like, "No, but
Okay.
Captain America is a soldier. He would kill that motherfucker instantly."
Well, but I would argue that was very unlike Captain America, how they wrote him. Like, he would never just straight up kill somebody. I think, Hitler maybe, but I don't think. I think that was a weird scene to open on, because I'm like, yo, who's this Captain America?
Honestly,
Fucking
if
just
anything, it should have been
killing
reversed.
people.
It should have been Wonder Woman trying to kill Hitler, because she's the one that like is down with killing people. Like she literally snapped Maxwell Lord's fucking neck on live TV, which they reference in this book. So like, uh, yeah, it's just like,
Yeah, it should have been reversed.
yeah, if you were gonna do that, but also I understand why some people were angry because it's like we shouldn't be providing Nazis any sympathy, but it's also
Sure.
like a classic. It's a classic like comic book trope, I guess, to be like better
Mm-hmm.
than the people that you hate, etc. Like you said,
Right.
Elias. Um, I thought this was
But
fine
this is
though.
like, yeah,
I liked how they just melded the two worlds. That was nice. And then the twist of like Cap being her version, basically a Steve Trevor, is like a fun little twist on that. I like that. But yeah, there's like a lot of wild implications with this. Like, I will say I didn't like the art.
really.
Wasn't a huge fan of the art, to be honest.
Okay.
A lot of the scenes felt like half drawn, like especially like the scenes with like more than like two characters. It felt like a lot of the line work was just missing. A lot of like I wanted more detail in specific scenes. Like that final like panel, like can you tell me what's happening? With like there's like Wonder Woman with the Captain America shield, and then like there's a bunch of characters that like you see the basic silhouettes of, but you can't really tell what the fuck they are because it's very like hastily drawn. It feels like.
Well, I just saw like the weird fusions of characters and shit around her, like the Miss Marvel and whatever else. But was it Terry Dodson on the art?
I believe so. Let me check real quick. I have the thing pulled up. It is Terry Dodson on the art. But yeah,
Yeah,
it just feels like he like the first half
weird.
is fine. Don't get me wrong. The first half is fine. It's just like
Mm-hmm.
as it progresses, as more characters start appearing, it like there's like a flashback where they're showing like them fighting Galactus, and like the thing is like barely drawn.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is just I think an issue of trying to slap this together, trying to just like be like, okay, we're gonna just do a crossover. Nobody's gonna really care about the content of the book, and then just putting it out because, yeah. But I think the strategy of putting them in the same universe is going to be way better every time, especially when you're telling like 20 short stories. Like just keep it like very basic when it comes to the explanation, or easy when it comes to the explanation. Don't make it harder on yourself being like, oh, I used magic and fucking my Deadpool was my alternate universe counterpart or whatever. Just
Yeah.
be like, yeah, they're in the same universe. They have this history because it really, it challenges. By doing this, it makes it fun for both Marvel and DC fans to like figure out what event they're like referencing or what moment they're referencing in
Oh,
each
like what's
respective universe's
changed?
history. Yeah, stuff like that. Like I think that's fun. Um, but yeah, it should have been reversed. I agree with that. Like their roles at the beginning, and then. But overall, I thought this was fun. I thought this was like more engaging than more most of the stories in this.
Following that was Catch, which was Crypto and Jeff. Best story, period. I think
Yeah,
that's a no brainer.
good time.
Good time, good art, very fun. It was fun seeing Jeff and Crypto just kind of like play volleyball.
Yeah.
Well worth, and it's a good short story. Like you don't need much more than that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's the perfect meld in my opinion.
yeah, just
Also,
like a Jeff
Kate,
book.
you're a fucking dick for blowing up that beach ball. That's all I'm gonna say. Shooting the arrow at the beach ball specifically, that's rude. It's rude,
It's
man.
very rude, but I don't know how. But it's kind of impressive at the same time. It's a crazy shot to
Oh
make.
yeah, no, like where the fuck is she shooting from? I thought he was in the North Pole. Like
Yeah,
she's just shooting from like fucking Paris or some shit.
yeah,
Like, but yeah, no, that was fun. Daredevil Green Arrow was next up after that, and that I also really enjoyed that actually. I thought Kevin Smith kind of nailed both their voices.
really. Okay, interesting. I enjoyed the art, but I thought Kevin was just trying to be cheeky and doing like the comic book writing from fucking the 60s and just being like every line is a fucking
Oh well, it doesn't feel like
pun and
modern Daredevil or modern Green Arrow, but it definitely I don't know, it fits for like the 2000s. If this came out in the 2000s, it would fit characterization wise.
By the end of it, I was really mad at the dialogue. Like, it was really corny and annoying me personally.
I do like Count Vertigo facing off against Daredevil though, because that would be fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, this is one where I feel like it's a shame it was so short, because like there was, I think, a lot more
This should
that
have been
these guys
longer.
could have done. Yeah, this should have been the main one.
Yeah, honestly, this should have been the main one. It would have been really interesting,
because you could tell that they had to like do stuff conveniently for time and stuff like that. But these guys have a great interaction, have a great chemistry, excuse me, and just play off of each other really well. I thought it was fun.
Yeah. The next one after that was the one with Rocky Raccoon and Green Lantern, done by Al Ewing, which I thought was really fucking funny.
Yeah, I enjoyed
that one. That one was really fun. I do like that, and I love how Rocky just immediately abuses the Green Lantern rings. And then I love how it's so short. It's short and concise. It's like 2 pages, not even. But it works because it immediately sets the tone for both of those characters, and then Hal just immediately getting the Infinity Gauntlet. Very funny.
Yeah, that was very good. I enjoyed that. Who was on the art? I recognize the art, but I can't remember who it was.
The art was phenomenal, actually. I really liked it. Let me see real quick.
Yeah.
It is Dyke Ruin.
Oh, yeah. DK, apparently.
DK Ruin.
Yeah, DK Ruin. Yeah, he's great. Yeah, that was really fun. And I thought that was a good concept for a little short story.
Now let's get to something that we should talk about.
Yeah.
Frank Miller. Buddy, we got to have an intervention here.
Oh, I forgot this was the before logo.
We need you to put down the pen. You need to step away. Please stop. You are, every issue you've published since has just tarnished your legacy, which is unfortunate because you wrote one of the greatest Batman stories of all time, and you just keep digging a hole for yourself.
I mean, if he wants to write, like, feel free, but
writing is fine. Fine. You can write. That's fine. Just don't pick up the pen.
It's very confusing to me as to why they keep putting him on books. I think, from what I heard, they were like trying to, honor him, do him a favor by giving him stuff to do. But yeah, it's.
I literally can't even tell what's happening because of the art. Like, straight up. It's I don't know what the fuck's happening. At one point he. Like the art is so bad, man. It's so.
I like that it takes
bad.
place in a void.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, where the fuck is this happening, bro? Yeah, also, like, Batman, Dark Knight, just like the Dark Knight Returns Batman just puts a fucking shit ton of bombs around Wolverine's waist, and Wolverine just face plants on the ground. That's it. Like, no, like a fucking comedian, like Looney Tunes.
I was trying to figure out what that was. I was like, did he get exploded in half? And he's like, he fell in front of his legs. Like, I couldn't figure out what the fuck.
I couldn't figure that shit out either, bro. Like,
maybe that's what it was. Maybe
that's probably what he meant it to be. But like,
yeah,
fucking hell, man.
Yeah. It's rough.
Also, I hate the fucking giant ass fucking letters like vree, boom, old fart, coom, punk. Like, bro, stop. Please, stab, gouge. Like, those aren't sounds. Those are just actions that are happening, which I would be able to tell if you fucking showed me the characters actually doing something. Man. Anyway, Logo.
But then we end on a good note.
Yeah, Logo was
with
fun.
Logo. I really like Logo. I obviously Ryan North and was Ryan Stegman, right? Worked really well together. I really enjoyed that. This was the level of crossover comedy that I wanted from this crossover book and as a whole. This is really fun. You have, I didn't even realize that was supposed to be Thanos' dark side.
Yeah, that's why you said it's Thanos' dark copter.
Not my Thanos dark side copter. That was funny.
No, it's Thanos Sidecopter. That's what it's.
Thanoside, thank you. Thanoside copter.
But still,
That was hilarious. And I really love the design of Logo too, having like the 3 grapples for the chain, to have that Wolverine, but
and then
also
the chain
Lobo.
through his arm.
And then like it looked like he had like a bunch of chain like length hanging behind him too. But I really loved his design. I thought that was sick. And I couldn't figure out. I thought it was Iron Lantern from the original Amalgam
I
universe,
also
but
thought, but it looks like Ultron Vision type of like fusion.
well, I know it was Ultron, but I didn't recognize what the DC counterpart
It looks
was.
like
It said
Kite Man, to be
Vol.
honest.
Well, it said something like Voltron or something. Something with a V, I think. And I couldn't figure out.
Coltron.
Oh, Cultron.
Yeah,
So I
so
couldn't figure out.
Kite Man, K, Ultron, Kite Man, Ultron.
You think it was Kite Man?
I mean, it's literally the same exact design. The triangle on the head and everything is the same exact.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
like he
So
has a very similar design to Vision. Weirdly
it was
enough,
just a jokey.
Yeah, that's what
fusion then.
I'm getting from it, is that they were like, what if we combined the most powerful villain with like one of the most weakest?
Yeah, that's good. I like that. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't figure it out. But yeah, just a really fun little short story with good character design and just, cheeky writing that wasn't out. That wasn't like aged.
Yeah.
So
Also,
I enjoyed
I love
this.
the cursing, bub stitches.
Yeah, and a good you even fuse their catchphrases and their speech together.
Tell them I'm the
I'm
best
happy with
there
that.
is at what I do, but what you do isn't fragging nice. Fun.
But I think, or I hope that we get a Logo again in the second book. But just as a whole, the stories and the the matchups in the second, in the sequel that we're getting just look so much better.
Oh God, yeah.
To me,
It's well, you want to go over them real quick? Some of them.
Yeah, just real fast. Let's just say what they are. Obviously,
second.
there's a lot of great variant covers, and there's plenty that I want, but I'm gonna wait till they all tank in value, and I can pick them up in the dollar bin. 'Cause I'm not paying $10 for each fucking copy or whatever it is.
So next time we got what I think is honestly a way better stacked lineup. I'm gonna be so real. We got Grant Morrison and Dan Mora writing the main book, Batman Deadpool. We got Scott Snyder, James Tynion IV, and Joshua Williamson with Hayden Sherman for Constantine, Doctor Strange. We got Tom Taylor and Bruno Redondo, who did the Nightwing book, for Nightwing and Laura Kinney Wolverine. And then we got Mariko Tamaki and Amanda Connor for Harley Quinn and the Hulk. And then G. Willow Wilson and Dennis Cohen for Static and Miss Marvel. Those are all way more interesting.
Wasn't that one of the ones that you would like theorize that maybe Static and Miles?
Yeah, that's what I said originally, was Static and Miles.
Yeah, but this is a good substitute for sure.
The only one I could maybe see some criticism about is like maybe Harley Quinn and Hulk.
That one's just going to be goofy, I imagine. It's going to be played for laughs. Yeah.
But I'm excited to see all the other ones, and oh man, I can't wait. It's that one I'm genuinely excited for.
Yeah.
Which is nice, at least, that this didn't kill my hype for it.
Right.
It'll be interesting though to see what happens next after if we'll get any more crossovers, if any other characters will cross over, if we'll get another Amalgam universe. I mean, Logo seems to be like almost setting that up, which could be fun. But yeah, let's real quick though, before we close out this video, rank the short stories from this first. I think I speak for both of us when I say Old Man Logan.
Just the short stories?
Well, no, just all the stories.
Just everything. Okay, yeah.
So I think I speak for both of us when I say Old Man Logan and Batman: The Dark Knight Returns at the bottom. Okay, cool. Glad we both agreed on that. After that is probably, for me at least, it's Deadpool, Batman. Following that for me is probably Captain America, Wonder Woman, or no, Daredevil and Green Arrow, then Captain America, Wonder Woman, then Logo, Rocket Raccoon and Green Lantern, and then Jeff and Crypto. Jeff and Crypto is like the best of all the stories.
I think maybe I'll put Rocket and GL at the top. I'll put Crypto and Jeff in second. I'll put Logo in third. Wait, did you rank Logo?
Yeah, I did. I put it in
Okay,
third also.
I'll put Logo third. Okay. I'll do one. I'll do Wonder Woman, Captain America, then Green Arrow, Daredevil, uh, then Deadpool, Batman, and then Dark Knight at the bottom. I think that was all of them.
That was the exact same ranking I had. So at least we
Oh, really?
agree. Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
that's
exact same
hilarious.
ranking. Oh, actually,
I
no. The
thought.
first two are flipped. Actually, the first two,
Okay, okay, yeah,
top
yeah,
two,
but
but still,
you're close.
relatively very similar.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, overall, um, I think this could have been stronger. I think this could have been better. It really is unfortunate, but I'm
I mean,
hoping the next
yeah.
one will be the thing that shuts me up and proves to me that this can work.
Mm-hmm.
If Constantine and Doctor Strange get a short story and that shit is amazing, which I expect it to be with 3 different writers on it, um, I will happily shut the fuck up and take 1,000 more stories of Constantine and Doctor Strange working together. Please just give me a
Yeah.
miniseries called the Hellblazer Supreme or some shit like.
I was gonna say Hellblazer Supreme, yeah. But I really hope that they I really hope that they or I really wish that they would have done more kind of creative, matchups. Because
Yeah, they
again,
could have
we've
really
seen
gone
so many
crazy
of
with it.
these. Yeah, there's no reason not to at this point. Obviously, the variant covers, show a side of that. But just go ahead and just and do those because we've already gotten Batman headlining like several of their DC Marvel crossovers from back in the day, and it's just a shame that they can't be a little more uh,
I'm not even
creative or
opposed to that
forgiving with that.
necessarily because like I'm like I get it. They want to do that. I just wish the other like instead of giving a space to Frank Miller, like they could have done like Cassandra Cain, Elektra, which they showed in the Peach Momoko variant, or like
Right, that's what I'm
literally.
saying. Like the variant covers, like just being like better ideas than what they actually put in the book, like just weird stuff like that. But
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Or Big Barda thing, which oh God, I would kill for a Daniel Warren Johnson Big Barda versus the Thing boxing match,
yeah, but
or
we
like a
talked about
DC
our
Marvel boxing like tournament
yeah, yeah.
or wrestling tournament. Oh man, that'd be so cool. Ah, God damn
We
it.
yeah. I mean, we theorized like a bunch of what we wanted the crossovers to be before this came out, and I think the closest that we got was the Static and Miss Marvel to
Yeah.
anything that we talked about. But
Well, for like the newest ones, I'm fine with Daredevil and like Green Arrow. Like those in my opinion make sense.
mm-hmm.
Like that to me was like something that honestly I'm kind of surprised didn't happen earlier. To be honest. But yeah, no, I for like newer characters, yeah, Deadpool. I mean, not Deadpool. Static and Miss Marvel is like the most interesting out of the new batch. I mean, they could have also done Zatanna and Scarlet Witch, which I think would have been fun. Also,
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't get that.
it could have been
Someone's
interesting to see
on
that.
League is pointing out that there's no Superman stories in either book, which is interesting.
Yeah, it might be just like a rights issue. To be honest, I mean, he is in the story of Wonder Woman and Captain America,
Yeah.
but
So it's
other
kind
than
of strange
that,
that it wouldn't do a Superman thing, but don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Comment below what you guys thought of this book and which variant cover was your favorite. And just comment the letter of the variant cover, right? So like what it was on like the retailer order form. Just comment that. Don't tell us who was on the cover. So it'll just be a bunch of letters in the comments. All right. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
also
Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, eBay, whatnot.
don't
Lucas,
forget to hit the hype button because that's something now on YouTube.
like button.
Yes, there is a hype button now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So don't forget to hit the hype button.
What are those? What are those kids? Those newfangled kids and their newfangled devices
Do
up
I
to?
know what it does? No. Do I know that it shoots out confetti when I hit it? Yes.
All right.
Hype. Give us all your hype. Give
Maybe
it.
it's for like premiere videos or like live
It's
premieres
it's
or
it's just
something.
on every video now. It's kind of wild.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Yeah. I know. Everyone else is also asking what the fuck hype is, and everyone else is also like, I don't understand this.
Well,
But yeah,
don't forget
it's
to demolish that hype button.
yeah, seriously. Fuck getting likes. Get more hype. There you go.
And I live by that.
I live by that. Bye bye.